went to visit a cousin. Actually, this is weird. So I'm born in Seattle, raised in Chicago, but my family is from India.
Right there on that one, bud. Me too, so sorry. Chi-Town representative.
So, as a kid, I went back to meet my grandparents in India, and I had a cousin there, and he had a guitar on display on the wall, and I was aware of the Beatles cartoon, and my cousin had Beatles albums. This kid in Bombay has Sgt. Pepper, Yesterday and Today. So I'm turning on to this British band, a kid from Chicago, born in Seattle, turning on to a British band while I'm in India. And it just, that's what I would do there. I didn't know anything else about the culture except playing my cousin's records, taking his guitar off of the wall and just hitting each string individually, you know. Well, it sounds like what I do now anyways.
Cool. And so, and from there, your first experience maybe hooking up and playing in an ensemble, jamming in a band with people, how did that come about?
I was sitting in my room writing songs, and I was in an alternative program in high school, and the facilitators are trying to organize a end of school year like talent show. So there are people who are involved in theater and people involved in music and various other, you know, artistic endeavors. People would choreograph dance for themselves as part of their final project. And I thought, you know, I have all these songs that I just played by myself in my room. I just called up some guys who I knew played guitar, and
now, when you're saying, are you referring to your own songs or
yes,
how?
Yes.
See, that's different than most.
They're all, you know, 3-chord punk rock songs, and I was just learning how to play guitar, and I knew other kids in the class that played guitar, or I'd hear that they play guitar, and I said, hey, do you want to get together and play some of these songs I have and start a band? And what I remember is that right across the board, everyone told me how much they hated punk rock, and I couldn't play Cream songs, but they were into Cream or the Grateful Dead or Utopia or whatever. So, but they did it as a lark. It's like, yeah, let's go. You got songs? Oh, let's go. Let's go play them. And there was a band called Bozo and the Pinheads, and that was my first time playing with other people, and they were playing my songs. And then we learned some Sex Pistols songs and some Ramones songs, and we what's that?
Did you convert them?
Funny, one of the guys that went to college and became a DJ and took the name Rat Scab as a DJ, and he ended up hanging out with like Al Jorgensen from Ministry, that DJ the same places in Chicago. And yeah, they're all like, you know, they're all punk rock guys and art rock dudes. But yeah, back then it was kind of, you know, like I said, Allman Brothers, Grateful Dead, stuff like that. But everyone grew up.
So the evolution into writing riffs with alternate tunings, we kind of touched on prior to being up here, that you said the Stones were maybe a little bit of an influence initially with that, some of the open tunings, but just being able to, and what about the odd time thing? The fact that a lot of your things aren't in straight ahead 4/4 time.
It happened by accident. We have a great drummer, so we'd write stuff and he'd stop and go, that's weird. He'd count it out and go, that's in 5. And so, okay, so, and that's
cool.
So sometimes we try to do it on our own. Like Chris was our original drummer, and he would point out the same thing. Like Hiro would write a riff, or Hiro Yamamoto, our founding bass player, or I'd write a riff, and then he would stop and go, that's weird. And then he'd count it out, and sometimes we try to count it out. We're all over the place, so it's good that we had Chris or Matt who would imitate these things.
So, you know, I think I'd probably speak for everybody as a summary, just that, you know, you seem to just have a real unique slant on the instrument between the tunings and your demeanor and the fact that you were writing so early on. You're just I think a very unique individual artist, man, that succeeded with this, and I think that's such a beautiful thing that you found such tremendous success in that. I sense that your heart is really into what you've done, and this wasn't motivated by some desire for success, or I think it's really cool. It seems really organic and beautiful, and I just want to congratulate you on that as a side note. And I think we should probably open it up at this point in time for